Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to BMTV. And we have, once again, another new guest. This, everybody, is Lucy Hennessy from Pioneer, from Qualitex. How are you?
Hi, Greg. You all right?
I'm all right.
Good.
Are you all right?
I'm very good.
But now, Lucy is one of the. Were you the first person to come and do a training course with us in our old
I think I
unit?
was. Yeah.
I think
I
you were the very first time we've ever done training, and you came along and
My
did
claim
that.
to fame.
That was many years ago. But anyway, thank you for coming on the show. Before we get going with what you're going to show everybody, first time on the show, you've got to tell us a little bit about you. So how long you've been in the industry, how you got into the industry, and how you got to be where you are today doing what you're doing.
Okay. We started a long while ago. I used to work in London for an investment management company.
Okay.
So found out I was pregnant, didn't want to go back. So I decided to sign up for a balloon course.
Okay.
And the rest is history. So yeah, I didn't want to go back to working in town. So I started my own business, started training, doing a City and Guilds course, and I haven't stopped since, really.
So you've had your own business for how many years?
Oh, gosh, 20 odd years.
20
about 20 odd years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's been doing what? Been balloon decorating out there, doing everything that sort of stuff you're going to show us now.
Yeah, corporate events, weddings, parties. It's sort of shifted as the years have gone on. But yeah, still like corporate events.
And then more recently, you've been doing a lot more training.
Yes. Yeah. I've always trained freelance, but now.
But now you're actually employed by these guys.
I am. Look at that.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So that's very brief. That's great. So what do you enjoy most about this industry? I'll ask you that question.
I like the variety. So I like thinking of a design in your head, and then you can create it out of balloons. It's like seeing the transformation from paper. I'm a bit old school to actually making the design.
And what's the thing that you're most proud of that you've created?
I'm proudest moment.
Or the thing that you think was most wow?
Oh, God. Each time I make something different, I always like to sort of push myself. So I wouldn't say there's anything in particular that stands out. There's things I enjoy doing more, so I like doing like the bigger stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I'll tell you what, send us some pictures of that. And while we're talking about this now, we'll put them up on the screen so people can see examples of what you've done, which would be really good. Anyway, let's get to work, shall we?
Definitely.
Now, despite my attire, shorts, this is actually a Halloween show we're going to be doing, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is.
We are, I have to tell you, we are filming. It is July and it is 32 degrees outside apparently. So it is quite a warm day, hence the shorts and the deck chair shirt, not t-shirt. Anyway, what are we going to do?
Okay, so we're going to be using the 3-foots and the sublights as well.
Yes.
So I really like a sublight, just transform it from evening to sort of nighttime, especially in October where it's going to be dark from sort of 4 o'clock onwards. Yeah. And then your house or the place you're decorating becomes a beacon for all the trick-or-treaters. Yeah.
It's these sublights that they've designed to go in water, aren't they?
Yes.
So underneath the water.
Yeah.
So
no, I like to use them
completely waterproof if you need to do that. But you're not going to be doing that this time, are you?
Not today. I'm not in a swimming pool today, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to take our 3-foot and I'm going to stretch it.
Okay,
so just inflate it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to find the top of the balloon, because I'm going to use this as a fixing point for the balloon. So we're just going to take a permanent marker and then just where my hand is, I'm going to run a imaginary line up to the top of the balloon and just mark it.
All right.
Okay.
Does that have to be absolutely in the centre or does it not matter?
For this design, not really. No, but ideally, yes. Okay, so I'm going to let it down and then we're going to do a raisin twist. So there's 2 types of raisin twist, internal and external. Yeah. I'm going to do an internal one.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, so take the 260 and I'm just going to, at the knotted end, I'm just going to knot it a couple of times. There's many different ways of doing a raisin twist. So you can get beads, you can get popcorn. I'm just going to use a 260.
Coffee beans?
Coffee beans, yeah, definitely. Okay.
Basically something, a teeny tiny raisin looking thing.
That's it. And the 260 we're going to use anyway, so I'm just going to use it. Just going to drop it in and where the point is, Okay, I'm just going to match it up.
Yeah.
Okay, and then take the 260, take the air out and tie it. Because you want a really tight grip on this. So before sort of stretchy balloon cape come out, it was all raise and twist.
Oh, right,
yeah.
I see, okay.
So this is,
I remember I was very impressed the first time I saw this technique.
I think Alberto showed me this technique for the very first time years ago. Yeah. Okay, so just wrap it around nice and tight, and I've let go. Let's try again. Not that I'm nervous or anything, Greg. Right.
You shouldn't be nervous. You've been doing it a while.
I know, just a few. Right, okay. So take the 260 around, nice and tight.
How was Alberto? Have you spoken to him recently?
No, I haven't, but I really admire his work.
He was down here filming I don't know how long ago. Time flies at the moment.
It does, yeah.
I say a few months ago, and it could have been a year ago.
Okay, so you're going to put it on again. And I'm going to hold the razor.
Okay.
Just stretch that just again, because we're going to put the sublight in now. Okay. So if you can just pass me the stretchy balloon tape, please, Greg.
Stretchy balloon tape.
Thank you. Oh. Okay, thank you. So again, take a 260. We use the whole one. And with the stretchy balloon tape, some of these, yeah, this one's got a hole in, so you can put the 260 through. So if you stretch that out, so it's nice and flat.
Oh, so it's got a hole.
Yeah, it's got a hole at the.
But it's not actually going through into it, otherwise it wouldn't be waterproof.
No,
oh, yeah,
that's it. It's going outside. Let's see if I can do
rectangular
this
hole.
through without my glasses on.
Oh, I've got one on my head.
Yeah, it's going through.
I keep thinking about getting one of those chains for my
Oh,
glasses.
I know. No, I don't want to do that yet.
I know. I'm not old enough for
Not
that
yet, no, definitely not.
That's what I keep telling myself. Anyway.
Okay, so in here you've got 3 AAA batteries.
Yep.
Okay, so if I can just ask you to open it up for me.
I didn't realise I was going to be getting so involved.
Please. Thank you. Right, that's it.
Oh, God, that's really hard.
There you go, and then let go.
I'm shaking.
That's it. So if you haven't got a person to help, you can put it in a clamp and stretch it through that way. Okay, so we're going to inflate it again, holding the 260Q. I'm not going to go too big with this because I want it in proportion to the size of the hat. Okay. So then I'm just going to tie this off, and I'm going to use the 260s to help me tie.
Yeah.
So the sublight is sitting at the bottom.
That's really clever.
I
don't know that I ever would have thought how you would do that. But that's great.
Okay, so that's the face.
So sublight, you've got the coloured one in there.
Yes.
Multicoloured. But we also sell the white ones as well.
The white one, and they work off the
sexy little remote control. Yeah.
Yes. No, definitely. So you can. We've used coloured again to change to any colour, but you could use white for a ghost.
Yeah.
They look really good as well. Okay. So for the head, we've got our attachment point.
Yep.
I'm going to put the witch's hat on. So we're just going to take some 6-inch purple violet quick links, and all I'm going to just do is 3 pumps.
How many inches is that?
About 4 inches.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to challenge you.
Clearly
I failed.
It might be 4.5. It might be 4.5. I'm not sure. Right. Okay, so make sure they're nice and tight into a cluster of 4. And then I'm just going to use the raisin twist to attach.
Yeah.
Okay, and you just wrap that around. I'm going to figure of 8 it around and tie off. Okay. So for a hair, there's different ways of doing it, but I've just used quick links today because it's quick and easy. We've got a chain of 5. Okay, and then we're just going to finish it off. Okay, so we've got a chain of 5, and all I've done in between is just make sure you cut these necks really down, so you don't see any any next to the balloon.
Keep it clean, keep it tidy.
Definitely. Apart from my workspace at the back that no one can see. Okay, so we've got our 4 and I'm just going to attach them. So wrap it around twice.
Yeah.
And then tie off. And then this link is going to get attached to that one.
Okay.
So we're going to got 2 loops.
I have no idea how this is going to come together. This is great.
Or did I until recently? Okay, so that's that one. And then the same the other side. So I just wanted something that was quick and easy to add on. Because you could use crepe paper, you could use curly 260s. I've got the same amount, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. This one looks shorter than that one. Okay, so just tie that off. Okay, so that's her hair for the moment.
Okay.
So to flatten her hair down, we're going to use a witch's hat.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got
Where's that?
just over there.
Oh, I'll get it.
So we've got the new witch's hat. So we've air-filled it, and then I'm just going to,
It's very large.
It is. Just going to put a 260Q on it. Cut it off. So even though I'm not a twister, I use 260s a lot.
Yeah.
I can get by with twisting, but not someone like Dr. Bob. No, I'm nowhere near it.
You can't do a Darth Vader.
No, definitely not.
Okay.
No. Okay, so that's on. And then we're just going to place that up. And I'm going to push it down and wrap it in to the cluster. Oh, it's come off. Try again.
You've not got a full neck there.
No, I know, I cheated. I pulled it too tight and it come off. Right, so we're going to, if it was a long neck, we'd fold and roll it.
Yeah.
And then tie on top. Okay. So if you can just hold that for us.
I will.
Thank you. So we're going to go bring it down and tie it round. Okay, that's it. And then I'm going to cut these nipples off. No. Okay, so for a face, what you could do is vinyl it, or I'm just going to show you a couple of ways of doing it by using balloons. Because in the cold, your vinyl starts to wrinkle slightly. So if this was outside, I'm going to use the balloons. Okay. And it'll give it a bit more.
But if it was inside, vinyl might work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. I would use vinyl normally. Right. Okay. So we're going to do some apple twists for the eyes. Okay. So again, using the quick links.
Shall I put this down?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've got to tell me what to do.
Sorry.
Right. Stay.
That's it. Don't worry. Okay, so we've got an apple twist with a 260 top. So take the 6-inch white quick link, inflate it, let it down, and I'm just going to do 2 pumps.
You know, I did an apple twist on BMTV once, years and years ago, and I could do it. I was very pleased with myself. But sometimes your finger gets stuck in it.
It does.
That's the hard bit.
It does. Or a nail. Mind you, I haven't got any nails, but yeah.
I don't normally struggle with that.
No, I don't. Okay, so we're just doing a bubble, and I'm just going to turn it into a pinch twist. So it's a little bit more 3D and childlike. You can go more gruesome with this if you want, but we're making this one for a child.
Okay.
Okay, so tying the little bubble to the end of the neck.
Yeah.
Going to push it in. Nice and all the way down to the bottom. Hold it.
That's a scary eyeball.
It is. It's a scary one. Yeah. And twist. And if they're more one side than the other, just give them a gentle squish.
Yep.
Okay, so she's got 2 eyeballs. This one's got 3. We'll
3 eyeballs. Wow.
Yeah, we'll see what. Yeah, these 2 look normal. Okay. And then for a nose, I'm just going to take a 5-inch lime green, inflate it, let it down a little bit, and again, So I'm going to do 3 pumps, but I'm just going to squish it. So I want it quite long.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's got quite a big nose. Okay. Right, so squish it. So eyes, nose, and with a mouth, you can also do a 260 mouth, or you can vinyl a mouth.
Yeah.
It's up to you. What should we do? We'll vinyl a mouth. So I'm going to be truthful and say I forgot the vinyl, but I'm just rehashing what I've been using
Okay.
for the bubble tour. Right. Okay. Okay, so to make her stand up, we're going to do a cluster, double cluster. So we've got cluster of 4 to 9 inches, cluster of 4 to 7s, and then a weight at the bottom. And then to attach her in.
We'll have to put her on the floor when she's done.
That's it.
Getting a bit big now.
She won't be happy with you, will she? Right, so put that in and just wrap that around. Sorry. Okay. So these are designed to sit outside your front door.
Yeah. It's huge.
It is. It's big, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, but can I get you to hold
Okay.
it? Is that all right, Pete?
Yeah.
So these are sort of loose, but again, they'll move as you've got movement in the outside the door. So you could either stick them down if you wanted to,
Yeah.
or leave them. So we're going to leave mine. Taking some Bloom Bond.
Oh, you've got me very involved. Holding
I know.
stuff and passing stuff.
Right.
Good old balloon bond.
Yes, and with the eyes, we're going to go on. Make sure you've got the right side. Give it a rub. Okay, and then pull off.
What do you mean, make sure you've got the right side?
Well, okay, as long as you've got the glue attached to it.
Okay, I see.
So, yeah, I've done that before. Right, again. So I'm thinking, why is it not sticking? And it weren't even on the right side. Okay. So that can go there. Hold it for a little while. That's it. So when I first started, it was just glue dots, and that was it. Glue dots or erases glue.
Yeah, there's a lot of options now.
Definitely. All for the better as well. I can see Kermit coming here. Can you see? I can definitely see Kermit coming on. That's my next trick. Right. Okay. So for the nose, again. So with a nose, I'm going to stick it. So you see where you attach. See, place it on and see where it sticks the best. Okay. I'm just going to put that on. Again, give that a rub. You can definitely see Kermit.
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here.
Okay, so for a face, we're just going to vinyl it.
So you can mix and match. So you could do a balloon there, or you could do all of this as vinyl.
Definitely, definitely. Just the only thing I'd say is vinyl outside in the cold tends to shrink.
Yeah.
Right, so just peel the back off.
There you go.
Okay, so let's give her a little. She can have an off
Wonky mouth.
She can have a wonky mouth. There you go. Okay, so should we do the great unveiling of the light up?
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to see in the studio lights.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But we'll do that.
Okay. But if you're again, you could put these outside your front door. Make sure you've got a nice weight on the bottom.
Yeah.
If you're going into a garden, you can use a tent peg.
Yeah.
And put a 260 on the end, and then put her into the in the floor.
I mean, that'd definitely get you noticed, wouldn't it?
It will definitely. In my house at Halloween, all the kids come because they know it used to be the balloon house. So,
the rule around our way is if there's a pumpkin outside, you can go knock on the door. If there's not, I mean, no pumpkin, but holy moly. Okay, we're going to tidy up. You've got to tidy up. You've made a mess.
Definitely.
Okay, let's do the clicky finger thing, and let's tidy it up magically. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Hey, and here we are. We've tidied it up, and everything is nice now for this next design. So what's this next design going to be?
Okay, so this is based on a new haunted house foil.
Okay.
We're going to use. I'm going to take elements from the haunted house foil and just make her into again something for the front of the house for the kids to line up in, or inside as well.
Is it going to have ghosts?
It has. It's got ghosts.
We were just talking, everybody, off camera about Rent a Ghost. Do you remember that? Leave a comment down below if you do. Or any other kids program that you enjoyed from that period. Rent-A-Ghost, loved it. And you mentioned grot bags. I've totally forgotten about grot bags.
Yeah, I love grot bags.
Yeah. Anyway.
Right, okay, back to balloons. Okay, so we've got a cluster of 4 black, size to 9 inch, cluster of 4 purple violet, size 7 inches, attach them together and then place the weight at the bottom.
Yep.
So I've used tassel weight, or you could just use a stand or a water weight down. Okay, taking the new foil.
Another new one.
Another new one, look at that.
It's quite funky, isn't it?
Yeah, so we've got the 260 folded and rolled, and we're just going to place that on the side. So just wrap it around in a good way. So for me, I like to look at a foil and see what I can pick out to make slightly different.
Yeah.
This is fine as it is, but you want to make it stand out a little bit. So you've got different elements there. You could do the cat, you could do the moon, the stars. We're going to use the ghosts.
Okay.
Okay. So for me, I like to. I've always liked distortion, and it's sort of made a comeback now with the flowers.
Oh, you're going to distort. How
exciting.
exciting.
We're going to do some distortion. So we're going to make some distorted ghosts.
Okay.
Okay. So we've got a 16-inch balloon. I've stretched it, and a 260 cube.
Okay.
Okay. So just place it inside the balloon. Okay. And I've probably got about 2 fingers from the end.
Okay.
Okay. So drop it in.
Ooh.
Okay.
Got to move this out of the way a bit more.
Okay. So I'm going to inflate the outside with air. And this is going to give it movement to expand. Okay, so I'm going to again use my green hand pump.
Yeah.
And I'm going to count the pumps. Okay, so you can do this on the electric machines.
You could?
You could, yeah, if you wanted to. Yeah, just set the dial. Okay, so I'm going to do 8 pumps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then I'm going to take both necks. Okay, like that. And then I'm just going to tie them together. In a double knot. Okay, so if you look at that ghost, she's sort of more rounded at the top and she narrows out. Okay, so we're going to push down on one side.
Yep.
Okay, so just slowly let down to get the curve.
So you're getting that in the shape you want it to be in the end?
The shape that I want it to be, yeah. So we've got a little balloon.
That's quite cool. Yeah, that's quite similar.
Yeah. Okay, so if you get that the neck, you don't really want it at the end. Okay, so we're just going to push it back a little bit. Okay, so it's going to.
Why do you not want it at the end?
Otherwise, you can see the knot. I mean, you could do it, but you'll see the knot. But just to move it back slightly, just put a little bit more air in. And then all I'm going to do is roll that neck back. There. So you get a cleaner finish. You're not going to see that.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm just going to tie that off. Okay. So with the face, so what you could do is using your vinyl cutter.
Yeah.
You could trace that, which I ideally would do, but we're going to use pens today. Okay, so use a permanent marker, so normally a Sharpie or a Posca. Okay, and then just check that, just draw that on.
I mean, if you get it a bit different, it doesn't really
matter,
no,
definitely not. But again, vinyl cutters haven't always been there, so this used to be the way to do it. And a smiley. And then for the cheeks. And if that's too harsh, you can dot that down to dampen it down a little bit.
Yeah.
So, like that.
Very good.
Okay, so we're just going to stick our ghost on now.
Okay.
Okay. So.
We'll just hold it.
Yeah, hold it. See where we're going to go. So we could go one at the bottom, and we'll go one at go one at the bottom, one at the top. Okay. So again, you could use the balloon bond.
Yep.
Or alternatively, U-glue. It's entirely up to you.
Which do you prefer?
I do like the U-glue.
Yeah.
Only because it's sort of quick and easy, but balloon bond's got a place as well.
They're all good.
Yeah.
All good.
No, definitely. So just see where you want it going. Put your glue on. I'm going to go bigger at the bottom here. Okay.
Simple.
And then at the top, there. I've got Mummy Ghost and Baby Ghost. So if you wanted the distortion to last longer, you can high float into the 216.
Okay.
And then that's your design. And for any extra elements, you could add some cobwebs in, because you've got cobwebs going on here. And again, you could drop the little lights in, like the smaller ones that you sell.
Yeah.
And again, using the tent pegs, put them into your door.
Excellent.
Or put it on top of the column.
Lovely. That's fantastic. Right? 2 great designs for Halloween. Anyway, Lucy, as a guest on BMTV, I know we've prepped you today. You get to ask everybody the question of the week. So what would you like to know from everybody out there watching?
Okay, as it's Halloween, trick or treat, would you prefer chocolate or sweets?
Okay, simple one.
I know I prefer.
Do you want chocolate or sweets? I know chocolate's going to win.
Yeah.
Chocolate or sweets? Leave your comments down below on Facebook and on YouTube. Lucy, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you, everybody out there, for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, first of all, why not? Please do. And hit the little bell icon, and that way you'll be notified every time we upload a new show. And check us out on Instagram as well. Stay happy, stay positive, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Bye.
See you later.